welcome back everyone. My name is Echo and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Today's video is a brand new episode of the Minecraft Q&A series where I take the time to answer all your questions about absolutely everything Minecraft. This is going to be the last episode before Christmas, so I hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas. I hope you get everything that you asked for. More importantly, I hope you spend it with your family and your loved ones. I'm going to try and squeeze one more episode before the new year. So if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to leave them down below. I want to start off by saying we will not receive any new updates, any new snapshots, or any new betas for the rest of 2018. The Mojang team, the Microsoft Bedrock team, they've announced that they're obviously going on the festive break. They have families, they're humans, they're taking breaks, they're going back to their families, so we have nothing new to share this week. But of course, I'll try my best to answer your questions. Maybe you guys, for the next episode, can leave some questions for the future of Minecraft, being like, what do you think is going to happen in 2019? Questions for 2019. So talking about 2018, I left the poll, always answer the poll above me. On the last week's episode, this is what I said. Was 2018 a good year for Minecraft? 89%, including myself, said yes. 10% said no. Now, if you said no, tell me why in the comment section. I've said yes, pure and simply based on the updated Aquatic alone. The updated Aquatic was not only a fantastic update, it was definitely an update that Minecraft needed. It introduced some incredible features, and I think we all have a lot of fun exploring the oceans. So just based on the updated Aquatic, I gave it a thumbs up. Overall, I was slightly disappointed. Definitely wanted to see a couple more things introduced to not only the updated Aquatic, but to Minecraft in general. They kind of promised us 2 major updates per year. We only really seen one, and kind of like a Christmas update, pandas, cats, bamboo, scaffolding. Nothing major, still a small update. So yeah, I guess we go onwards and upwards to 2019, which I think is going to be a very, very important year for Minecraft. So, the first question we have today is from Brian the Trainer. Pretty sure I answered the question from him last week. But hey, if his questions are good, I'm going to answer them. Q&A. Do you think they should do a dog update like what they did for cats? Because I love both. The wolves only have the grayish white, and maybe they could make an update for them and possibly add some dog armor since they fight with us. I agree with this. I'm a dog person rather than a cat person, but they separated ocelots and cats. This could kind of mean that in the future they will separate wolves and dogs. I wouldn't mind having a dog and having different skin dogs. That would be a great addition. And maybe they could keep wolves as just hostile. You know, I kind of like that idea because a wolf really isn't a dog. You kind of get the wrong idea behind it. But yeah, cats and ocelots always had different skins. Meanwhile, the wolf has the same skin across the whole entire game, and it has done for as long as wolves have existed in the game. I'd like to see some different colored ones, because not all wolves are the grayish/white color as you explained. So that is definitely something I would possibly expect in the future, because that's not a big change. That's like a small change that they could definitely do within a couple of weeks. I kind of like the idea behind that. I'm gonna say yeah for that question. The next question from MW Plays. I want baby villagers to have a neutral, cute skin, and when they grow up, they then get their professions. They could learn their professions from the other villagers as they observe them doing their work. For example, looking at a farmer work and a fisherman catching fish. Thanks for answering my questions, by the way. Now, this had 16 thumbs up, so a lot of you guys kind of agree with this. So basically, guys, baby villagers will have a specific skin. So if it's going to be a farmer, it's going to be the same skin as a grown-up farmer, but it's going to be smaller, and you know what it's going to be. Basically, MW is explaining that it should be a mystery with the baby villagers. Kind of the way it's a mystery with some people when they have a baby. They don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl. So they could have kind of done that with villagers. It's a neutral skin, and it's going to grow up into something different. You could think, oh, it's going to be a librarian, and it could just be a blacksmith, or it could be a farmer. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, because then the baby villagers could be following specific villages, and they could kind of learn their trades. I like that. I really like that. the more I think about it, they definitely could have done something like that. But unfortunately, that doesn't look like it's gonna be the way it works, because after messing around with the latest snapshot, we got the new villager skins. And the baby zombie villages and the baby villages, they had basically the same grown-up skin, but as a baby. So I like your idea. Guys, anything you leave on my video, if it's a good thing like this, not only thumbs it up if you agree with somebody else's comment, make sure you guys go and comment that on the Minecraft feedback website, because that is a perfect example of something that could have been a brilliant idea for the Village and Pillage update. The next one from Zachary, Q&A. When do you think hardcore mode comes to Bedrock? Hardcore mode has been around since Java Minecraft version 1.0 in 2011, and I'm wondering where it is. Second question, what do you think about the Minecraft update so far as we are moving on year by year? So answering your main question, hardcore mode, you're right, it's been around on Minecraft Java forever. Now as a Minecraft console original player, starting on 360, etc., we always wanted it on 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, and it never ever happened. So hardcore mode never ever happened for the console editions. We've asked the Bedrock developers and they said, yeah, it's coming in time. We're working on it. It's taking its time. Hardcore mode would be a brilliant addition. We do kind of have hardcore mode, but you need to go into your settings and kind of enable natural regeneration as off. So that means the only way you can heal yourself is with potions of healing or with golden apples. Granted, it's not hardcore mode specifically because hardcore mode is one life only. Once you're dead, you're out of there. So go and ask the developers, guys, because I ask it and they say it's coming soon and it just never ever happens. As to your second question, what do I think about the Minecraft updates so far as we're moving on year by year? Last year, the updates were terrible. They really were going in a bad direction. But this year, like I said at the start of the video, the update aquatic, perfect. They've stopped going for features that really don't have much benefit to the game, and they've started focusing on areas in Minecraft that need to be updated. The update aquatic, oceans need to be updated. Village and pillage, villages and the village, they need to be updated. I'm crossing my fingers, I'm crossing my toes that the update after the village and pillage is a cave update, because that's another area of Minecraft that does highly need to be updated. The next question says, Q&A, do you think we will get knives? They would be cheaper to craft but less range and faster attack speed and maybe less damage. It has 9 thumbs up. Knives is a tough one, because do you really think the developers want to introduce knives to a game where a lot of kids play? I know we have swords and stuff, but that's just the way Minecraft has always been. I don't really think knives will be introduced. However, next year, I am convinced we're going to be getting the combat update version 2. I don't know if it's going to be a dedicated, okay, that's the next update, or it's just going to be worked into the game as time goes by. Rather than it being a dedicated update, it's going to be something that they slowly introduce, because they did tell us that they are going to be reworking the whole combat system, down to how we attack, how we defend, shields, dual wielding, and all that good stuff. Jeb told us himself that they are looking at it, they're working on it. Dinnerbone told us, and I covered it last week's Q&A episode, told us that they are working on shields for a Pocket Edition version. So, I'm going to say no for knives, but you never know. You never know. Maybe you sharpen a stick or something. You never know. Anything's possible. The majority of these questions, though, things like knives, these are more likely things introduced into mod packs rather than introduced into official updates. And I'm just going to take a quick drink, because I have a really dry throat. But yeah, I'm going to say no to knives, because I just don't think the developers would do that. Good question, though. The next one from Indigo Cat. Q&A. Do you think that Bedrock will ever be as advanced and improved as the other versions are? What I mean by this is, will it ever be less buggy, and if there will be mods, etc., like console edition? So Bedrock version is a fantastic version, but it was never ever in any state of a position to overtake or to replace the console versions. Even to this day in 2018, it was never in a position to be the core version of Minecraft. Never should have been the version that was representing Minecraft. But as time's gone by, Bedrock will get better. It's a newer version. It will get less buggy. It will be more polished. They are they are working on mods. We already have add-ons. We're going to be getting a new API system, which is going to be fully customizable like Java version. So in time, yeah, and I think 2019 is going to be really important for Minecraft, because if not, a lot of their players are going to lose interest. For example, Hypixel. They just recently released their trailer for their own game called Hytale, which was perfect. Basically Minecraft 2. So yeah, it's going to be an important year next year, because if it's not, they're going to lose fans, they're going to lose players, people are going to be disappointed. So Bedrock does need to improve, and I think it will get up to scratch. It kind of has to, because if it doesn't, like I said, people would just disappear. But it was never in any position to replace the console version, and it's still not today. But who knows what the future holds for it? Great question. I actually like this question a lot. This next one, I kind of like this a lot because you guys kind of answer and respond to each other. The question says, the new features are amazing, but they keep neglecting missing features like the spectral arrow, custom flats, and Minecraft with fairness. Somebody responded saying, yes, there is a huge list of missing features of the Java in Bedrock. Yes, I don't know what happens to Bedrock developers. They said bark blocks and the waypoints wasn't a aquatic update, but then they forgot about them. Why don't they release them all in the holiday update? Question mark. So I love you guys kind of communicating together. It's the whole point I do this series. It was brilliant to see that. You're right. Where are these missing features? I actually tweeted the other day saying, where's the waypoints? It wasn't an update aquatic feature, so why was it not in the next update? The response I got is, it's coming soon. That's all I ever get. That's all I ever get if I ask a question. It's coming soon. I just want developers to come out and be honest with us and just say, hey, it was a little bit buggy. We're holding it back a little bit longer. They never ever came out and said, hey, the super duper graphics pack, guys, we made a mistake. Let's just forget about it for now. We will get it back on top eventually. They just don't tell us, and that's the most frustrating thing. There's a massive list missing from console version, the Java version, that's not on Bedrock. Hardcore mode, custom flats, amplified worlds, spectral arrows. We don't even have villages in flats on the Bedrock version. They're spending so much time trying to keep up with Java version, and it's just not doing us any good at all. We're missing features. I would rather the game be polished and flawless than a new update. I would happily wait for it, but they just don't do that. We have to wait because we're trying to stay on par with Java. Console version was always a couple of versions, not always the versions. It took us a long time to catch up to Java, but we were always behind Java. And I was okay with waiting that long because I knew the version, when it was released, was going to be pretty good. Less buggy, less issues. I don't know what they're doing on Bedrock. I really don't, guys. But yeah, there's a long list of things that are definitely still missing. Mike commented saying, Q&A, do you think campfires will regenerate health while it's active? Repeated Axe commented saying, this isn't Fortnite. I was reading the comments and I was like, oh, this one just tickled me. Just a little bit of a joke between these two guys. I don't think campfires are going to regenerate health. It's not Fortnite, as he said. I think campfires hopefully are going to be used for cooking food, hopefully for keeping mobs away, keeping you warm, you know, things like that. But I don't think it's going to regenerate health. I had to put this in there pure and simply because the response was gold. The next one from Minor Coffee. Q&A. I feel like they need a new biome balancer on MC Bedrock. The biomes are way too big. It takes way too long to explore other biomes. I hope they fix this. Leave a thumbs up if you agree. I thumbs this up and I gave this a love heart because I'm with you, bro. I'm with you 100%. The biomes are way too big. The biomes they're not that great. The biome generation is awful. Apparently they're going to do what 4J did and introduce a balanced seed option. So you'll have like the biome, you'll have the biome scale. So there'll be large, medium, and small biomes. Large probably still being the same as to what they are today. Medium being a little bit smaller. Small being smaller biomes, but tons of different biomes around you. Yeah, I fully agree with you. They're way too big. You can explore one desert biome for probably hours, especially in survival. It's madness. So yeah, I agree. We need some form of biome balancer. I think that's something that they will definitely have to work on. But again, it's not classed as a priority. So I don't know what is classed as a priority anymore. But I definitely agree with that one. The next one from Thanos. He's a big fan of my channel. Helen just confirmed that there won't be swamp or jungle villages, but players can build their own villages in them specific biomes. convert the zombie villager in those biomes, and it'll turn into the biome specific villager. So basically we only have desert tiger, snowy tiger, savanna plains. What do you think of that? I would have loved to have seen a treetop jungle village. I'm not too disappointed that it isn't introduced. I'm not too disappointed that there's no swamp biome villages either. I guess if you live in those biomes, you're just gonna have specific skin related zombies and villages. It's not a big deal, it's just a small thing. Because yeah, when I did do the snapshot review, I was like, ooh, we got a jungle villager here, and we've got a swamp villager. Does it mean jungle villages? Does it mean swamp villages? The answer is no. They said it's just to have more biome-specific villages, which I'm okay with that. The fact that we got a snowy village in the betas and the snapshots, that was enough for me. The snowy villages are perfect. So, I'm not too worried. But thank you so much for the comment. I did see that Helen confirmed saying, yeah, we just thought we could introduce more villages. The next question today, from Liazid Santiago, do you think the bell will be usable as a warning system? For example, if there is a group of pillagers coming to destroy an entire village, a villager that sees them would go to the bell and warn everyone of danger is ahead as the village AI is getting updated along. I can't see it. AI is getting updated along the villages, alongside the villages in 2019. So I know you had 2 questions, guys. If you do have multiple questions, do me a big favor. Write your multiple questions in different posts, because when I try and screenshot these and put them in videos, it's too big and it's really hard for me to read, as you guys have just seen. So I know you left 2 questions, but I'm only going to be answering one of them in today's video. As for the bell, it's currently active in the latest snapshot, but it's quite disappointing. I don't think that's going to be the full functionality of the bell. The bell itself, guys, it just makes the bell sound. And exactly what Santiago has said here. Do you think it's going to be used for villagers to sound it? Yes. I think that's what they might do, because we don't really know what the villagers are going to do at this moment, how they're going to work. We don't know if this is going to be linked to the bell and stuff like that. You just mess around with the bell. It doesn't really have much use. You can sound it, but it's quite terrible, to be honest with you. It doesn't really move that much. It doesn't really sound that great, but I think it will be used as a warning system in villages. Since that you find the bell inside a village, I think this would be great. A villager sounds it. They get inside their house. If you're around there, you can protect the villagers. Plus, you get like the raid bar at the top anyway these days. But yeah, exactly what you said is exactly how I expected the villagers to work. The AI of villagers is being updated, and that's something I'm really looking forward to. In fact, that's the main thing that I'm looking forward to in this next update is the villagers. How they're going to work, the trading, what they'll trade. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Great question anyway. The last question today from Akazi YT? Akazi YT? I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Q&A. When will the new combat system be released? BE Bedrock Edition. Okay. So they are reworking the combat system. It's going to be coming 2019. I don't think it's going to take any time longer than that. Their main focus is obviously going to be the village and pillage, which I reckon is going to be coming out January, February, March time, I reckon. Then they'll probably announce the next update. Hopefully the next update will be a cave update alongside combat changes, because that would be brilliant. For Bedrock version, it usually comes out side by side with Java. So let's say summertime, I reckon they'll aim for. Yeah, I reckon summertime is something they'll aim for, because everyone's off in summer. They can enjoy Minecraft. So great questions today. If you guys left some questions, I really appreciate it. We had tons of questions and feedback from all of you in the comment section. And it's the reason why I absolutely love this series, because we can kind of talk and chat and just chill and have a discussion, and that's great. That's great for me. So guys, any more questions, leave them down below. No more Q&A episodes until after Christmas, so have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of you. And of course, I'll catch you guys in the next videos. Bye.